So here goes my problem with, teachers. You know, all they do their whole career is give you positive vibes. They fill you full of false hope. And what I mean by false hope is that they tell all these kids that you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever it is, whatever you want, you can do it. Now that's my only problem with. Now instead of teaching that you can, why don't you teach them there's a chance? Teach them there's a chance, okay? Because not everybody's made equal. Okay, like let's say you take a person who's paralyzed from the waist below and a person who's not, and you tell two of them to run a marathon. Who do you think's gonna have an easier time? Or like, let's say, freaking you take a redhead and a black person and put them out into the middle of the desert. Who do you think is gonna have an easier time in that desert? Oh my gosh, dude. So, teachers, instead of teachers, if any of you guys watch this, instead of teaching you can, teach there's a chance. Okay? Honestly, like, you gotta. Seriously, if all you do is teach you can, then they're like, oh my gosh, I can do this, and they bust their ass just to find out that hey, he couldn't do what his goal was. That's really fucked up. Okay, now is it a worth at least a shot? But you gotta look at what you're risking and what the odds are. Like let's say you're a fucking dang. Let's say I'm trying to think of a good example. Oh gosh. Let's say you have one arm and you want to be a boxer. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, unless it's another boxer with one arm, then yeah, that evens it up. But in that case, I don't really think the guy would be a very good boxer because he only has one arm. Is it worth a shot? Yeah, like train that one arm, work it out, get really strong in that arm. But most likely, you wouldn't be a very good boxer. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. Not everybody's created equally. Like Barack Obama, for example. Was he the first black president? Yeah, he was. But he goes the thing. He wasn't raised like the typical black male. He had options, dude. He had so much wealth. He had all of this available to him. So, moral of the story is don't give people false hope. And teachers, instead of teaching you can, teach there's a chance. Okay? Accept it, move on. That's all I got to say for this video. You guys have a good one.